The loss of Kobe Bryant has left a lot of fans in Los Angeles devastated.
But sadly, it appears that some people may be trying to cash in on that tragedy. David Goldstein is here with what his investigation found.
Yeah, a lot of people selling autographs, not all of them real. You know, people searching all over the internet for Kobe Bryant autographs. Signed T-shirts that were $500 are now $5,000. But we found some people peddling fake signatures to make a quick buck.
20, 40, 60, 80.
For big bucks,
Then 20, 40.
collectors are cashing in on Kobe Bryant's signature.
I've been selling a lot of stuff lately.
But is it all real? Is that a fake Kobe signature?
No, it's not a fake Kobe signature, sir.
We're going to go back to our breaking news.
Since Kobe's tragic death, sports memorabilia experts have seen the market for his autographs skyrocket.
They've gone up between 5 and 50 times.
On eBay, we found dozens of ads for merchandise allegedly signed by Kobe. A basketball for $100,000. His number 24 signed jersey, $250,000. Or how about more than $2 million for this ball allegedly signed by the entire World Championship team? Plus, we also found lesser items like this signed picture with a $251 bid, or this OC Weekly magazine with Kobe on the cover for $398, which the owner says was signed by the star himself.
Hi, good.
Armando.
Hi.
Armando posted the ad and met with our undercover producer in Downey.
That's cool. That's his signature. That's cool. That's awesome.
He was selling the magazine with what he says is Kobe's signature. And that's not all.
What other things do you have that are signed by Kobe like
I
this?
have a ticket and I have a jersey.
He showed her other Kobe items he already sold on eBay, cashing in on the Lakers star's death.
Over $20,000
Yeah.
in the past.
Like a week.
Armando says the signature on the magazine that we were buying came from a friend who drives for UPS.
How did your friend get this? Like
Was
you
at
said.
the office. He was delivering some stuff and he was working in the office. The guys get walking in the office. They say, hey, can you sign it for me? Sure. And he signed it.
We ended up buying it for $398.
20, 40, 60, 80. This is 400.
After paying up, we took it to Cardboard Legends in Van Nuys.
Pay the $116 and buy it?
Owner Mike Sablo has been in business for 26 years selling sports memorabilia, including plenty of Kobe Bryant autograph merchandise. Is this Kobe Bryant's signature?
In my opinion, it's way off. I don't think it's legit.
And he showed us by comparing it to this authentic Kobe signature.
If you look at even the slant on the K, is a little bit different. It's round, where this is more going down. So it's just, he doesn't go up that way. He just wouldn't do that. He just doesn't sign that way.
Just in case, he even sent it to another expert who agreed. And on eBay, you can get an official authenticator's opinion for $10. We did. It came back likely not genuine. Did we get ripped off?
I will give you $1.
Did you give me $1 for
Give
it?
it to some. Yeah, and I didn't even want it.
Hey, I'm David Goldstein with CBS 2 News.
Hey,
how
doing?
are you?
Pretty good.
Is this a real Kobe signature?
Yes, a real Kobe signature.
Armando claims it's real. How do you explain that two experts say that's not Kobe's signature?
An expert, that's an opinion, sir. That's an opinion of the person. You can have an opinion, I can have an opinion, she can have it, he can have an opinion.
When we started asking questions, he did offer to give us our money back.
You know, give me my magazine.
No, it's okay. We want the magazine.
No.
The money. And he's not the only one. We found other Kobe autographs on eBay that came back likely not genuine. Isn't that sad, tragic that people are doing stuff like this?
It's horrible. It's why, I always tell people, go to a dealer, go to someone you trust.
But Armando says we were wrong.
That's an opinion. If you know about that, that's an opinion.
And their opinion is it doesn't appear to be genuine. So how do you protect yourself while buying from a reputable dealer as a start? Also ask for a letter of authenticity, preferably from a company that Kobe had worked with in the past. You can search for that online. He did work for a couple of companies where he signed autographs. You can see the names online. Then you know they're pretty much real.
So advice too is if you see someone on the street selling some merchandise that has
Yeah.
Kobe's signature, you might want to think about like, probably not.
Yeah, and some of this stuff, I mean, $25,000, $50,000, and obviously if you go in that money, you take it somewhere and have it really looked at.
Authenticated
Yeah.
photos. Wow. All right. Thanks so much, David.
Okay, thanks.